feel like if I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. I don't wanna feel like we're wasting time. Tell me, should I go and call up a taxi? We can make out for play in the backseat. Please.
Hello guys, this is your boy again. My name is Julius Alagba. Currently we are here in the city of Papanga, Angeles City. I'm here to interview my brother, my friend. His name is Prince Solomon. Solomon, please, can you please tell my viewer, introduce yourself to my viewer?
Right, my name is Prince Kingsley Solomon. I live in Angeles City, Papanga. Okay. I'm from Nigeria, Imo State.
Wow. Imo State, that's Imo Light.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. Okay, Mr. Kingsley, how long have you been here in the Philippines?
This is my 3 years in the Philippines.
3 years. Wow, that means you have been staying here 3 years.
Yes.
That means you will miss your family back at home, something like that. Don't you?
I've visited Nigeria once.
Once?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but normally I miss my family. I have to tell you the truth.
That is true. All right, no problem. So, can you please tell us, tell my viewer, what are you doing here in the Philippines?
Well, I come to Philippines to study my master's.
Master.
Yeah.
So that means you're already a graduate back home in Nigeria.
Yeah, I'm a graduate back home.
Okay,
in Nigeria.
that is nice. So why don't you at least you should have furthered your education in Nigeria, maybe do your master in Nigeria. Don't you think it's better than to come here, a lot of expenses, paying of flights, rent, all those kind of things, feeding? Don't you think it's more expensive?
Why I accept staying here in Philippines is because their education is good.
Wow.
Yeah, not that Nigeria education is not good. Nigeria education is good, but I need a place I can focus more.
Wow.
Yeah, to achieve my aim.
Okay, so like what you are trying to say now, if I may understand, what you are trying to say now is that in Nigeria, maybe kind of strike, something like that.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
That is really, really bad. Okay, let's move on. So now, can you tell me something like the expenses? Like, you are in another country, at least the currency is different, something like that. You understand?
Sure.
So that means like your daily expenses. So how do you cope with it? Your daily expenses?
Well, I will not say it's easy. It's not easy for me, but I have some support from my family.
Your family
back in Nigeria.
That's nice.
I also have a little business I do in Nigeria.
Okay.
I'm into fashion.
Fashion.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about your business in Nigeria?
Okay, I deal in clothes and some shoes and jewelries too.
Okay. That means it's like you have a boutique.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
You're right.
Okay. That is nice. It's a nice business. Okay. So let's move on. So we don't really have much time. Can you tell my viewer, how do you cope with the people here in the Philippines? Because here is another country. It's not like Nigeria. If it's Nigeria now, you understand the culture, you understand the way of life. Now you are in the Philippines for 3 good years. How do you manage to cope with their culture, with the people around you?
Well, I must say that the people here in the Philippines, they are nice.
They are nice.
I have to tell you the truth.
Okay.
They are good people. Their culture is well and good to adopt to. I easily adopt to their culture.
Okay.
Like, I have a girlfriend here. And also have a son here in the
You have a son?
Yeah.
Wow, that is good.
My son.
So where's your son now?
He's not around.
Okay.
He went out with his mother. Yeah.
Okay. That is good.
Yeah.
So just tell us more about the culture here in the Philippines. Just throw more light on it.
More about the culture here in the Philippines. I would say that they have a simple culture. They socialize. They are good. At least they understand each other.
Okay.
Just similar like Nigeria.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. But the culture here in Nigeria, I don't think they are the same, right?
Just similar.
Similar. Okay. You know, Philippines, like they are Catholic, something like that, and then Nigeria also have Catholic.
We have Catholics.
So, are you a Christian or a Catholic?
Sure, I'm a Catholic. I'm a Christian.
Christian?
Yeah, I'm also a Catholic.
Okay, Catholic.
I'm born and baptized in Catholic.
Catholic. Okay. That is nice. So now, this a very interesting question that I want to ask you. At least you should be able to tell us a little more about it. So how can you say Filipino? Are they racist?
If I'm to say, they are not 100% racist.
Okay.
If I'm to say.
Okay.
Why I say that is 80% of them are good.
Okay.
Or 20%. You cannot say all of them are good, but
Yeah.
80 or 90% of Philippines, they are good people.
Wow.
And they are good to stay with, and they are nice people. The people have met, the people have socialized with, they are very good, and they are nice and normal people.
Okay.
The reason why I said it is not every country you can go, you feel free and feel at home.
Yeah.
Philippines, you feel at home in Philippines.
Wow.
Yes.
So that means living here in the Philippines is safe.
Wonderful.
Wow. So that means you can actually advise your brother back home in Nigeria
to come to Philippines.
Wow.
And also have their study here in the Philippines.
Wow.
Because their study is 100% good. I will tell you the truth.
So, like, how do you cope with the study? Are they using English or Filipino language? You know, I think sometimes if you encounter most of them, they will tell you that nosebleed, something like that, I cannot speak English.
Yeah.
So how do you cope?
Like right in my school, there are some that use Tagalog language, which is the Philippines language.
Do you know how to speak Tagalog?
Oh, small, conte.
Do you understand?
Conte.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I understand small.
Okay.
So when they find out that they have some foreigners in their class, so after speaking the Tagalog language, they explain to us the foreigner in English.
English. Okay,
Yes.
that is perfect. That is good.
So in a way that we can understand and cope.
Okay, that is good. So now, how do you cope outside when going out? Because you know, at least you have to go out. You have to meet people outside. Maybe, at least you have to go out. How do you cope?
Honestly, I cope very good. Very nice. They are nice people. When you tell them, hello, ate, kuya, perfect. They respond to you. They are not other races like other countries that I have experienced.
So that means Filipino, they widely accept foreigners.
Perfect.
Wow, that is good. So that is good. So what of the mode of transportation here? Like the mode of transportation, how do you manage to go out? Do you have your own maybe bike or car, something like that, or you use car?
Currently, I don't have a car. I use transport. But the transport is not expensive.
Is it cheap?
Cheap.
So if you should convert that transportation fee to Nigeria currency, how is the conversion? Is it expensive to naira or something like
Nigeria currency is not all that equal to Philippine.
Okay.
Philippine is more a little higher than Nigeria currency.
Oh.
But if I'm to say their transportation here is normal.
Okay.
Very perfect, not stressful or something you say is high. You understand me?
Yeah.
So that's a good way of here in the Philippines.
So like now, another question again, like how much do you spend a day? At least, you know, your daily expenses, maybe like for instance today maybe I will go out or I will spend 1,000 peso, I will spend 2,000 peso, like that.
Depending on how I want to catch the cruise.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Like sometimes if I don't want to spend any money, I will stay in my house without going anywhere. That means I have all I need. I can stay there without spending any money.
So like for instance, now sorry for cutting short. So for instance now, like how much do you think you can spend a day? Yeah, like your daily expenses.
Like my daily expenses here, if I'm like going out for transportation, I think like 300 peso is okay to lead me
300
to
peso.
where I'm going and come back.
What about feeding? Do you cook at home or
Yeah, I cook. I cook at home.
You cook at home. So
Yeah.
do you eat their local made
I
food or you
I
eat Nigerian
Filipino.
food?
I eat Filipino food. I eat Nigerian food also.
Filipino food. Can you please tell us like the name of the food, Filipino food that you like so much that
I
you
eat adobo. Adobo is my favorite.
adobo?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. Okay. I ate it once. Yes, I ate adobo and chicken curry. Okay.
Yeah, chicken curry too.
Okay, that is nice. So now, that is good. So now the focus is this: if you should spend 300 peso like daily, right? If I'm right?
On transportation.
Yeah, transportation daily. Now, if you should convert that 300 peso back home, like how much do you think? Is it expensive or is cheaper, something like that?
Not all that expensive.
Okay.
If I'm to say the truth, it's not expensive. Like 300 peso is close to 3,000 naira.
3,000 naira.
Yeah.
Wow. 3,000 naira. Okay. So now, if you are going to the market to go and buy food stuff, how much do you spend?
On daily basis, if I'm going to market to buy some foodstuffs,
Yeah.
like I spend up to 1,000 plus.
1,000 plus.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
that
it will be enough for me. Let me say for the week.
for the week.
Yes.
80 peso to buy a kilo of chicken. So, you know, as a human being, we have to at least manage yourself to know your budget, something like that. So that's why I'm trying to emphasize on that if the money that you are receiving from home, is it enough for you? For your upkeeping?
Sure, it's enough for me.
Okay. What about
As a student?
Okay. What about your rent?
My rent is still okay.
So how much for your rent? Like
I
monthly?
pay here monthly 7,000 pesos.
7,000 peso. That wow.
Only the rent, not about the lights, water, and
Wow,
electricity.
that means 7,000 peso. I think it should be around as the current rate now. The way dollar is increasing in Nigeria, that means 7,000 peso should be in the range of like maybe 80,000 naira, right?
Sure, you're right.
Wow, that means if you are staying in Nigeria, you are staying a place in Nigeria, you are paying a rent of 80,000 naira in Nigeria. You are a big boy. Am I right?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, that is good. Okay, no problem. So let's continue. Let's move on. So you said something before that you have a son, right?
Yeah, I have a son.
Wow. Okay, how old is he? Okay, like the comparison between the life here in the Philippines and Nigeria, because based on the current state of Nigeria and now what is happening in Nigeria because of the bad government that we have. So what do you have to say if it should give you a chance to compare between Nigeria and Philippines? Which of the country will you prefer to stay? Which of the country will you prefer to adopt that? Oh, in what is happening right now, I will have to adopt Nigeria as my country, or I will have to adopt Philippines as my country. What do you have to say about that?
If I'm to say Nigeria is my home,
Yeah.
quite alright. Philippines is also a home
Okay.
because they welcome us, the foreigners. But I would say Philippines is a good place to stay.
That means Philippines is better than Nigeria,
It's
right?
better than Nigeria currently.
Wow.
Yes.
So let's talk about the social amenities, like the things as a citizen of a country that's entitled to healthcare, electricity, water, road. What do you have to say if you should rate Nigeria and Philippines? Which one? What do you have to say?
If I'm to rate Nigeria and Philippines,
Yeah.
I will tell you that Nigeria is like 60%, while Philippines is 100%.
Wow.
So
So
to road, lights, everything.
if you should say 60%, that means you are trying to say that
Healthcare here in Philippines is good.
it's good, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because they have good facilities in the hospital.
Okay.
They take care of their patients. I'm not saying that Nigeria don't take care of their patients too. They do, but Philippines has all it takes to take care of their patients,
Okay, that is good.
unlike Nigeria.
All right, okay, no problem. Now, another question again that I will need to ask you before we go. Uh, can you please tell us like the area of your study here in the Philippines? You are doing master, right?
Yeah.
What course are you doing? What course? Is it MBA or which course are you reading?
Business admin, business administration.
MBA.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good. So I think you should go. You should be round up now. By now,
Okay.
When are you rounding up?
I've already rounded up my study. It's 2 years course.
2 years course.
Yeah, so I'm through.
So what is the next step now? Are you planning to go back to Nigeria or you are planning to stay with
I'm planning to stay here with my family,
with your family
in the Philippines.
Ah, that is nice. So that means you are trying to adopt Philippines as your second home.
Yeah,
Okay.
Philippines is my second home.
That is good. That is good. That is nice. It's good to hear that. Now, few months from now, Nigeria, they are going to a powerful election, and this election will determine if Nigeria will exist or Nigeria will not exist. So this election will determine. So what do you have to say about these three candidates? You know, we have the Atiku faction, which is the PDP. We have Tinubu. Also, we have Peter Obi. So what do you have to say about these three candidates? That is, everybody is campaigning for that. This is what they need. This is what they need. So what do you have to say?
If three candidates, I will not say they are bad, they are good in their own parts.
Okay.
But I will say Nigeria to vote Peter Obi.
Peter Obi. Why do you choose Peter Obi?
He is the man that will bring Nigeria back to life.
How do you feel so that will bring Nigeria back to life?
Because I've seen his government in Anambra State.
Anambra State.
He did a good job and did a good account.
Someone will also tell you that in Anambra State, Peter Obi did not do anything in Anambra State.
Then that person doesn't know anything.
So can you please tell us what do you see that this is the achievement of Peter Obi in Anambra State?
Like when Peter Obi came into Anambra State government,
Yeah.
he made the economy very good.
Okay.
He raised many industry, many things, built many roads.
All right, it's okay.
In Anambra State.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Once more, we are here again with Prince Solomon to interview him about the state of well-being here in the Philippines. So thank you for giving us your time.
You're welcome.
Please, if you have not subscribed before to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Please just subscribe, press the notification button, and once more we'll be hearing some updates every day. Thank you very much.